Welcome back everybody to our Let's Play Part 6 for the 100-line Last Defense Academy. I'm Ozzy7813 coming in with you with a wonderful night. And let's keep it going. I like to keep these episodes at an hour. But just to recap what we did last episode, we kind of just we finished the last bit of the exploration of the school with Sirei, and then we continued on to the next day, followed by a serious conversation in the cafeteria about what we're defending here at the Last Defense Academy. And then Sirei promised that he'll get that answered for us, that he had to talk with the higher-ups, if you know what I mean. Then we did some choices with our free time and managed to get some grades up. The grade system, I assume, is correlated with our endings of choice. Since there are 100 different endings in the game, I assume that the grade mechanic will have to correlate with which path we're taking. Additionally, we passed a few days, and Sirei was then missing. Everyone in the cafeteria talked about it, and Ito was bringing up a good idea of, busting out, essentially. Hiruko countered argument and said, if you do, then what's the plan? We find out the next day that Ito went off on his own, and we conducted a rescue operation. And now Ito has been successfully recovered, and we are following on the next day, which I believe is day 7. Alright. That goes with my kind of like nut crash of a summary. Alright, we're going to try to get as much as we can done. Oh, before I continue, we did learn that as we did our rescue operation with Ito, Ito found a Last Defense Academy badge when we fought the monsters in that mission. Since Sirei was gone missing, that evidence now pops up that he may have been ambushed on his way over to, I guess, headquarters. We don't know much information about that, so that's why we're here. You're late. If there's one thing I can't abide, it's having my time wasted. Don't bother making excuses. Just take me to where you found Ito yesterday. It really seems like something bad happened to Sirei, doesn't it? That's what I intend to find out. Enough talk, lead the way. So it seems we're going straight to an exploration. So when we do explorations, usually it takes up the entire day. So let's see what we're gonna do. Hiruko and I stepped through the wall of fire and made our way to the ruins, a short away from the school grounds. Reminder, always stay hydrated. Eventually, we arrived at the spot where I'd fought the invaders the day before. This is it. This is where we found Ito. And according to his story, this was dropped by one of the invaders that attacked him here.
Oh?
There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the badge from Sirei's hat. Did he have some kind of confrontation with the invaders? What was he doing out here? Let's split up and investigate more thoroughly. There may still be clues here that were overlooked. Sure. Alright, now it's the click and investigate. Traffic column. Nothing here. Broken overpass. What in the world happened here? Are there any clues or traces I missed the first time? Rubble. Broken overpass. I guess we gotta click on the rubble. Nothing here. What about... Oh. Broken overpass. Happened here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot I could also do the camera moving. Nothing over here of sorts. Trash can. Is he gonna be in the trash can? I think he is. Maybe. We'll find out. As I continued searching, my eyes fell on a little plastic trash can on the roadside. There was nothing special about it, really. Nothing to suggest it didn't belong there. And yet, when I looked at it, I felt a nagging curiosity about what might be inside. It kind of reminds me of Star Whale, wherein you get the MC to search investigate the trash cans, and then you end up like, it keeps telling you like, oh, don't do it, but it draws you closer, and then as you click through it in more dialogue, it tells you that, oh, you dive in because you couldn't hold your urge. Is it gonna be one of those moments? I had no grounds to be suspicious of it. No concrete evidence. Just a feeling. A good feeling. But I was learning to trust my hunches. Something told me that this trash can was important. I gently lifted the lid. Wow. 1 hour earlier. Hiruko. Or later. What the? You gotta be shitting me. I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Why is Sirei in pieces?
Why is Sirei in pieces? I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Somebody really did a number on him. I wonder who was responsible for this. Isn't it obvious? Only one person could have done this. And that person is you. Or you. Sirei was killed by one of us. What? No way. I don't think any of us could have done it. Remember what Sirei said that one time?
Nah!
Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier, or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you? Oh yeah, he did say that. No way any of us could have heard him then. Aw man, a non-stop debate this time, huh? Quit trying to drag us into your killing game fantasy. So then, it must have been the invaders, right? That seems to be the only explanation. My guess is that some invaders made it onto the school grounds and killed Sirei. Then they took his remains and discarded them in the ruins beyond the wall of fire, before we could notice he was gone. At some point, while they were handling the body, the badge on his hat must have broken off and gotten stuck on one of them. They snuck in without anyone seeing them. Are the invaders even capable of sophisticated tactics like that? From what we've seen so far, there are different types of invaders. Maybe some of them are built for stealth. But if they can do that, why haven't they snuck in and killed us all already? I mean, the alarm didn't go off or anything. Getting past the flames is one thing, but getting in and out without the defense system radar detecting them, too? What could do that? It almost sounds like a ghost. A ghost. That thing or person or whatever that I saw on the roof. Could he have done it? Now that I think about it, the day after I saw that ghost boy was the day Sirei went missing. That can't be a coincidence. So now we know for sure Sirei's not coming back. What do we do now? Will we still get to go home after 100 days, or... Ooh, an alarm. Huh?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Ooh, we're gonna get ourselves a boss
Defense
fight.
mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? This mean what I think it means? It's an enemy attack. Oh dear, what a terrible timing. No way, why now? It just goes to show they won't only attack when it's convenient for us. Quite the opposite. If the invaders really are the ones who destroyed Sirei, they may have chosen to attack now because they know we're vulnerable. So what do we do? No one's asking us to fight, but should we? Ain't nothing else we can do. If they get inside, we're all dead. But it was Sirei's job to take the lead and organize us and stuff. There's no way we can win without him. No, we can win. We have to. If we want to survive, we have no other choice. Right. That hasn't changed. It's not a question of if or how. We fight or we die. That's all there is to it. I take over Sirei's role for now. Follow my orders and I'll work something out. Whoa, hold up. Why do you get to be in charge? Because I'm the most qualified for the job. I'm not happy about it either, but it's a matter of necessity. Like how I'm letting you push me around. Even though the invaders will be here soon, anyone who can fight, follow me to the war room. Yeah, boy! Let's do this. Can I get a reward if I kill the most dudes? Fine. I'm doing this my way. Takimaru and Downami took off at a run toward the war room. In contrast, the rest of the group, over half our total members, remained where they were. I see, even when our lives are more at risk than ever, you're determined to remain on the sidelines. Listen, like I don't want to help, it's just... You're going to regret this. Huh? Obviously, if we fail, you're going to be killed along with the rest of us. But even if we survive this battle, you're going to regret not joining the fight. I guarantee it. Ooh, the feisty eyes. Hiruko's words sounded less like a warning than they did a threat. After pausing a moment to let them sink it in, she also left. Alright, are we gonna get any... First Sirei goes missing, then invaders attack again. What terrible timing. As long as it doesn't affect me or my sister, dear sister, it doesn't. I don't really care. Gakko. It's just I'm just a regular guy, you know. I don't go out there and fight those monsters. But I'd end up in this crazy situation like this. What rotten luck. I just can't. Even thinking about it makes me want to hook. Don't waste your time trying to recruit me. I can't do anything right. Alrighty. Nothing for me to do in the schoolyard. I should get going too. I'm past hesitating at this point. I'm past hesitation at this point. I have to fight. It's the only way for me to survive. I'm not dying here. I need to make it back to Karua. There we go. Now I think we can teleport up there. There we go. Alright, let's get started. Does everyone understand what they have to do? Oh, I know, we go on an adrenaline-fueled killing spree, cutting down friend and foe alike. Admire enthusiasm. I need you to confine your attacks to the enemy, though. Let me get why you're calling the shots now. I'm the strongest one here, and unlike you, I have brains as well as brawn. Can't hit girls. You sure you're not really a dude? Now would be a great time for you to crack your egg and take a pound. Come on, this is no time for us to fight amongst ourselves. We have to get out onto the battlefield before the invaders get here. I wonder if we can pull off some sick finishing moves. I'll pull out an invader's heart and show it to him before they die. Flawless victory. That's a Mortal Kombat reference, I believe. Flawless victory.
If you're all ready, then let's begin. Initiate defensive battle.
Good words. We could skip it this time. I like it. Alright, we're going to stick to the not very much turtling tactics, but efficiency tactics. There's a lot more this time around, but now I know how to do some things. Alright. You have to start off with
Time to move.
Annihilate one.
I'll chop you to pieces.
They may be disgusting monsters, but their insides certainly are a pretty color.
I didn't think she'll be the yandere one, but I guess she is.
And the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion.
Maybe the Hemoanima's getting to her head.
You do realize how creepy you sound, right?
How unsatisfying. Time for battle.
Do this one.
How's this? Broken so soon.
Actually, that's good. We'll do that. There we go. When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain rate will increase for all allies. Additionally, ally deaths count as max kills and will boost any rewards obtained upon victory. Fear not death and fight proudly. As much as that is adhered,
Time to move.
we're going to go for the AP.
I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
The whole row.
Take this! Hauling ass! Let's freaking go!
Over here. Let's see.
My turn!
There we go. If we do that, we might end the battle. I have 1 AP left to carry over.
Yeah!
Wave 1. Alright. I wonder if everyone gets preset back.
Nothing beats the feeling of trampling them beneath my feet.
It's probably the Hemoanima talking. Or it could be her.
I still can't believe how strong you are, Hiruko.
Yeah, you're totally OP! You rocking some lead hacks or cheat codes or what?
I'm in a good mood today, so I'll tell you.
Gain some backstory.
The truth is, I've been fighting these monsters a lot longer than the rest of you.
What?
I didn't know they were called school invaders at the time. All I knew was that they were a threat to the Tokyo residential complex, and that it was up to me to stop them. By the time we were brought here, I already had plenty of experience killing these things. It still never gets old, though.
So she would probably, like, escape out of the Tokyo complex and fight him herself. That means she had access to Hemoanima.
You really fought him before?
You're like the OG invader exterminator!
Wait. You mean they attacked the complex before? And you fought them off every time? How did all that happen without anyone noticing?
Good questions.
Maybe people did notice. Maybe it was covered up. I didn't really let details like that bother me.
Maybe you shoulda.
Maybe you should. The day Kara and I got dragged into all this, that wasn't the first time the invaders appeared. Just how long has this war been going on anyway? And how have the people in charge kept it a secret for so long?
Looks like we've got company!
New enemy approaching.
That's enough talk. Let's swat these bugs before they get out of hand.
Good choice of words.
Right! Let's do it!
Alright, we do have a full bar of voltage. Let's stick to
My
our
turn.
tactics.
Take this! Broken so soon.
Go. Consumes voltage. Inflicts stun on user. Inflicts bleed on target. I just want to see it. Oh, those three. Ooh, that's actually a good one right there. We'll do that.
Drop dead! Boring.
Let's go. These two. Got 6.
All right, let's get started.
Defensive stance. And then we
Time to
will,
move.
keep everyone on the left.
Out of my way!
And then we'll go ahead and end turn. That was anticlimactic.
Let's do this!
That's good.
Take this!
Alright. And then we'll save. Some tells me there's gonna be wave 3. So I'm gonna save that for later. End turn. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here we go!
There.
Here we go! Stab, stab, stab!
Alright. I knew it. There was another wave.
We made it through somehow. Even without Sirei's help.
Guess we're starting to get the hang of this Hemoanima stuff. Doesn't hurt that we basically can't die either. I could get used to this immortality stuff.
Takemaru. Don't fall
That
to the
was a
dark
little
side.
too easy, though. Is this really all they've got?
Oh, Hiruko. Gonna preach it into existence.
Oh! Guys! Look over there! A new challenger's approaching!
What? Like another monster? What the?
Oh no. I've seen this in the trailer.
But that's a human.
Humanoid.
They're coming right this way. Wonder what their deal is.
Could they be an invader as well? I've never seen one with a regular human physique, but it's not out of the question.
Could it be someone from the complex, though? They might have gotten lost and wandered into all this by accident.
I don't know. Is it true? Could that person really be from the Tokyo residential complex?
What do we do now? We can't attack if there's a chance they're just a normal person, right?
I'm actually starting to miss Sirei. He'd know what to do for sure.
But he's not here. We're going to have to work things out for ourselves.
Damn, Takumi. Putting on some big boy pants.
Everyone stand back! Leave this to me.
Takamura took a deep breath and then...
Hey! Who are you? Whose side are you on? You one of us? Or one of them?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything too complex from you.
Oh, look! Look!
They put their hands up.
I don't know. Red eyes, very suspicious.
See? They understood what I said. We can communicate like normal. They've got to be human.
They do have armor, though, and cape.
Maybe. We can at least get a little closer and try to talk more. It doesn't look like they're armed, so we should be okay.
I don't know, Takumi. Still reeling from the shock of this new development, we took a few tentative steps towards the mysterious figure. But then...
Kudukuzo, Dibifugu Vatu, Pamashniku Jetu Vudu Petu, Heaven Shook!
Is that Hemoanima?
What the? Is that the enemy commander?
Oh.
Hiruko, can you get out of this?
Don't bother me. I'm trying.
Hey, Ito coming in clutch.
Eito? Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I suddenly believe everything Sirei told us. But something you said got through to me, Takumi. Even if we disagree on some matters, we're still friends.
Hey.
I can't begin to tell you how happy I was to hear that. It's been a long time since anybody thought of me as a friend.
The friend route.
And friends should help each other out. Isn't that right?
I noticed he wasn't at the meeting. That's right, he wasn't even there when the siren rolled.
That's why I've decided to fight too. I found something that I want to protect.
Romance.
I won't just stand by and let my friends get hurt anymore. I'll fight alongside you, and we'll all make it home. Together.
Hey.
Too many cheesy lines. Too much power of friendship. When did this turn into a shonen anime?
Now that's what I'm talking about! I agree, though. That speech was totally lame.
Great work, Eito.
Takumaru.
I knew you'd come through.
Sorry it took me so long, but I fully intend to make up for lost time. I won't pretend I'm not scared, but I'll be okay. When I think of how you're all counting on me, I feel courage welling up inside.
It's like a shonen anime, I swear.
True friendship. I guess this is what it feels like.
But yet again, the Hemoanima does kind of like drive the impulses. Because when we saw that one dream that Takumi had, like his desire to fight, and he went on that fight spree, you know? He might become that impulse might, show more maybe later on. Yeah, not crazy about the corny speeches either.
Now we're back in the game and got another fighter on our team. That commander's going down.
Right! The invaders aren't getting through us!
Getting the jump on me is something I can't forgive. I'll make them regret it. With every fiber of their being.
Yes! To protect the ones we love, so we can all return home together. We will fight!
So cheesy. Alright, this time we're gonna kill this guy. Alright. Well, you know exactly what I'm gonna do.
I guess it's my turn.
Playthough is an attacker who gains a random buff with each action. He will randomly gain +1 attack, +1 armor, or fatigue from his specialist skill, Special Fortune Telling. Consume Voltage activates special attack and inflicts stun on the user. Righteous Punishment. Oh, that's a big AoE.
Allow me to take them down. I'll leave the rest to you.
Counter-attack. But he has quite a bit of armor, so we don't have to worry about him for a while.
Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
4.
To business.
AoE attack now.
Out of my way.
There we go. But she has armor, so that's fine. We'll leave it at 2. And let's enter.
Knock the...
I see. You gave haste.
Let's do the...
How's this? Broken so soon.
There we go.
Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Go die in a fire!
There you go.
Let's do it to it! Drop dead! Okay, your turn now.
Bleed will deal 2 damage points at the end of the next turn. It can be removed by taking a defensive stance. We'll enter. These ones. They'll live though.
Here we go. There. All right.
Alright.
to go.
We'll give him a defensive stance.
Not gonna cut it!
There we go. Alright.
It's not over yet. I can keep going.
We're gonna have to do it. Do not fear death, they say.
No way forward but through. Carry on without me, everyone.
Now then, to business. My turn. Show me your insides!
I've got this.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Oof. Only one loss.
We beat it this time, right?
It's back to its humanoid form. It's probably used up all its power. Speaking of which, didn't the commander's power seem a lot like our Hemoanima?
Indeed it did.
You noticed that too, huh? And it's not like it just has a kind of similar vibe either. It's practically the same thing.
Yep.
What makes the commander so special? Wish Sirei could have told us about this. It was bad enough when they were just freaky monsters, but now we gotta deal with the ones that look like us and have the same powers too?
Mm-hmm.
Hiruko, do you know anything about this?
No. I never saw a human-shaped invader back home. In this case, I'm just as ignorant as you are.
So much for that idea.
Alright, so what do we do with this one? We beat it, but it ain't dead yet.
Mozokuze.
Mozokuze.
Is it talking?
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
Sujupi. Sedudumak.
I think it's begging for mercy.
It wants us to spare its life.
Kabekuk. Tudo você.
Rita might be right. We couldn't understand the commander's words, but its breathing was ragged, and his voice sounded frightened, desperate even.
Hurry up and kill it.
Hiruko.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war. This is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know.
Don't tell me they're just gonna give us a choice right here.
Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
But...
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
While I struggled to put what I was feeling into words, Hiruko spoke of a sense of confidence and determination as she approached the fallen commander. Finishing blows? Performing a finishing blow on a commander and absorbing their power will boost your skills and voltage gain rates. Ooh. Space to confirm. You see her eyes, guys? Oof.
Alright, let me do it. Exquisite.
Whoa. Hiruko's Hemoanima was boosted. Special attack +1, voltage gain +10. What just happened? Did you absorb its power?
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing Hemoanima can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? I don't know. I just tried to make the most of it. Man, check out the body. It showed up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose their power? What a tragic end.
No.
Don't pay any mind. They're our enemies. Remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours, though? Who knows? There's just one damn mystery after another around here. And now we can't even ask Sirei about any of it. Why not? Is he still missing?
Ah!
Oh right, you were totally out of it at the time, so you wouldn't know. Know what? What happened? It's like this. Probably gives him the rundown. Defense rate 76. Nice kills. Quite a bit of VP. Alright. Finished in 10 turns. What? No way.
Sirei's dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad. Who could have done this?
It's thanks to the clue you gave us that we were able to find Sirei. I just wish it had been like this.
Huh?
What about the agreement we had with him? He said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. He was even going to tell us the truth about everything. No one ever find out why we were chosen or what's being kept in the defense room. I thought you were against believing anything Sirei told us. I see. But once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least. Maybe he's got a spare, like, another body that's whoever's controlling him can jump into. If he did, he would have done that already. Alright, I'm sorry. I ought to be put into solitary confinement for asking stupid questions. We're basically no better off than we were before. Are we really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing? There's not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitely we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole world go to hell. That's it. That explanation wasn't a lie. We never got the chance to hear the whole truth. You, when in a pickle, sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day, and I need my beauty sleep. You're part of this too, you know. And you didn't even do anything today. A good night's sleep might help us see things more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. Sort of calling it here for today. Yeah, I think that would be best. I would like some time to process all of this. We're done talking then. Sweet. I kinda tuned out after the first few minutes anyway. Having successfully made it through our second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. That day was filled. Day 7 night. I collapsed onto my bed and lay there, staring at the ceiling and pondering the same questions over and over. Defend the school for 100 days, then return home. That's what Sirei said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold up that end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up and take us back to our old familiar residential complex? Will I really get to see Karua again?
Huh?
Was that my doorbell? Who could it be at this hour? We're gonna find out. I get to my feet and open the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. Ito, sorry to disturb you. I know it's late.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes, it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone, not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome, so long as we have each other. Cheesy. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's Hemoanima. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not too bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together.
Huh.
By combining our strength, our skills, our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this.
Um,
I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Alright, he could go exploring with us. Having said his piece, Ito extended his hand towards me, an exceptionate smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks, same here. Alright. I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Ugh. Excuse me. I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Ito's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not alone. Zzz. And so our 7th day at the last defense academy, the day of our second real battle here, draws to a close. Whew, that was a lot. Alright. Even with Sirei gone, his automated announcements kept playing like nothing changed. We need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me on this crazy 7th day. A lot of stuff went down, that's for sure. Alright. This is Aussie 7813, the Desert Ninja, calling it a night. We see you on the next episode.